All right, we've talked about how doing research builds my neural pathways. We've talked about how writing these scripts helps my brain process information and how recording them helps my speech. Basically, I'm using you guys as my personal therapy sessions. You're welcome. But lately, I've realized that picking the right topics does more than just exercise my brain. It may actually save my life. Now, that's great because I'm not done with my Adjusting the Compass series yet, and I'd like to be alive for the finale. So I asked the big question during my research. I said, I'm in my mid 60s. I've had multiple strokes. I've got diabetes and high blood pressure. Why should I care about my gut health? Isn't that just for people who eat kale and eat those kale smoothies and do yoga at 5 a.m.? That's not me. Holy shit, was I wrong. I read an article that called gut health the cornerstone to neurological stability. Now, let me say that again. Neurological stability. My gut, the place where the cheeseburgers go, is talking to my brain, the place where the strokes happened. Apparently, there's this thing called gut-brain axis. It's a two-way street. If your gut is a mess, a condition the scientists call dysbiosis, and I probably said that wrong. I'll put the word up here, but I call it the Taco Bell effect. It actually hinders your recovery. For stroke recovery, there are things called short chain fatty acids, specifically one called butyrate. Again, I know I'm butchering the pronunciation. Your gut bacteria make it. It crosses into your brain and acts like a teeny construction crew repairing, you hear me? Repairing the neural damage. On the flip side, if your gut is producing a compound called TMAO, you're a higher risk for more blood clots. That's dangerous. So basically, my gut bacteria are either the Avengers or the villains in a Marvel movie. And I'd really like them to be the Avengers. And it's not just the brain. My gut is also playing referee for my blood sugar. Healthy microbes help your cells listen to the insulin. When your gut is out of whack, it gets leaky. Leaky gut sounds like something you need a plumber for, but actually it's about toxins entering your bloodstream and making diabetes way harder to manage. Now, as for your blood pressure, those same fatty acids tell my blood vessels to chill out and widen up. It even helps buffer the body's response to salt. So if I accidentally eat a potato chip, my gut might actually have my back. So how do I fix it? Well, the experts they always scream about the big three: yogurt, we hear that, kefir, and sauerkraut. Now, why sauerkraut? Why the fermented cabbage that always it makes my RV smell like a German locker room? Well, because sauerkraut is a symbiotic. It's a 2-for-1 deal. It has probiotics, the good bugs, and prebiotics, the fiber that feeds them. The cabbage fiber acts like a little armored car, protecting the bacteria from your stomach acid, so they actually make it to the finish line alive. Plus, it has more vitamin C than raw cabbage. It's like cabbage, but on steroids. But watch out, there's a store-bought trap. If you buy that bag of sauerkraut from the middle of the grocery store aisle, okay, the stuff that sits on the shelf for 3 years, it's dead. It's been pasteurized. Heat kills the bugs. You're just eating salty, dead cabbage. If it has vinegar on the label itself, it's just it's a pickled flavor. It's fake sauerkraut. To get the real deal, you got to go to the refrigerated section, look for raw, unpasteurized, or live cultures. If it doesn't look like a science experiment, it's probably not doing the job. So, the plan: more fiber, more yogurt, and more smelly cabbage. I actually like it. Now, at 60-something, my microbial diversity is naturally declining, kind of like my ability to stay awake past 9 o'clock. Now, it's called inflammaging. That big long word. See? Great word, right? Well, it sounds like a punk rock band to me, but it actually just means the body is trying to rust. You're not letting that happen. I'm not going to let it happen. Next time on my flavor map, okay, my other videos, I might have to figure out how sauerkraut tastes, and other than eat it just because I have to, because I enjoy it, but I actually do. Until then, keep adjusting your compass, even if it points towards the fermented vegetables. Okay? It just goes to show you, you never know when a stroke of luck can actually change your life for the better. Deuces.